Hey guys, this is Corey with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and today we're going to go over a 2019 Surveyor Luxury Edition Model 250FKS. This unit comes in dry at 5,505 pounds unloaded and is 28 feet 8 inches in length. It's a front kitchen, outside kitchen, single slide out queen bed in the back. It's got a ton of features. Stay tuned. We're going to jump to the inside. The living area of this Surveyor 250FKS, and you'll notice as I kind of pan around, you'll notice it is nice and open. And over here you've got your Chase lounge, and this is a new thing for Surveyor. They revamped their entire Chase lounge. You'll notice you do have the table that goes with it, and this one can do a lot of things. It can be more than just a sofa. Real quick, if we kind of pan up, you'll notice good overhead storage above there. We'll open that up in a minute, and you'll notice all the windows next to in the slide out. I do have them pulled down for video quality purposes. So let me show you what else this sofa has. So the first configuration that we have is going to be the storage configuration. You'll notice on the left side here, this will lift up for storage. And if we get a little closer, you notice you have this big open space to be able to put whatever you want in there. You know, if it's extra blankets, extra pillows, cases of water, whatever. I like that it has the storage feature, though. You don't see a lot of that in this industry. So the next thing that I want to talk about on this sofa, after I put the storage part away, is if we look in this middle part here, this has a couple of cup holders that will fold down out of the middle section. What you'll do is you will move this cushion here and they'll fold back up. The last thing that we have to take a look at on the sofa before we move on to the storage in the slide out as well as the kitchen is going to be the sleeping configuration. So lastly, this will be the sleeping or full lounge configuration. This is part of the Platinum Furniture collection that Surveyor has exclusively right now, and this is a nice big bed for guests. If you have any of those available that come, or if you just want to kick back, kick your feet up, and relax across from the TV. So now we're going to take a look at the overhead storage in the slide out, as well as the refrigerator. We'll kind of hit both of those in one. So as we notice up here, you've got strut supported hinges on all of your cabinets that flip up. You can see you've got accent lights in there, and which you can kind of see them up there. And this is good extra storage. All of your cabinetry, if you feel back here, if you're in one of these Surveyors, it's all pocket screwed cabinetry, which is really well built cabinetry. If you don't want these accent lights on, there is a switch here to turn them off. I think they look really cool. Next to your sofa, you're going to have this 6 cubic foot gas and electric refrigerator. So go ahead and open that up. You'll notice good extra storage, or a good freezer pocket up there, as well as plenty of room for all of your cold storage needs. And keep in mind, you will have another 2 cubic foot fridge on the outside, and this does have the nice stainless steel panels. So if we look up towards the front of the unit, you'll notice your nice open rear kitchen, plenty of countertop space for this particular unit. You'll notice, we'll take a look at the storage in a minute, but a couple things I do want to point out. You do have this nice front window, which you saw in the first clip from the outside. You do have privacy shades for that. You'll also notice all this countertop space. This is a Surfex thermal foil countertop. If we look over here, you'll notice the USB ports as well as the 110 outlet there. Again, accent lights in the cabinets, but we'll take a look at those here in a little bit. The nice high-rise pull-out sprayer faucet, and if I go ahead and remove the covers here, you'll notice you have the one basin farmhouse style sink. And these here can work as cutting boards. This one will be more of a drying rack. There is another outlet back over here. It's kind of hard to show, as well as one up there. And then if we look over here, there's another outlet there. And you do have the flush mount stove cover as well. And then down below, you notice the nice blue knobs. I'll go ahead and we'll open that up here in a little bit when we open up all the storage and things. And then if we look up top here, you'll notice your microwave oven as well as your hood combo. Alright, let's take a look at some of the storage that this Surveyor has. So I've got all the storage opened up, and you'll notice up here you've got great overhead storage. You can see the LED accent lights in there as well. Again, strut supported hinges. All hidden hinge cabinetry, by the way, as well. And then if we pan down over here, you'll notice good extra storage there for some pots and pans. You've got a bank of 4 full extension plywood box ball bearing drawer guide drawers. More storage over here. They even gave you a shelf right there to maximize your storage. And then this is really neat. I like the fact that they give you a nice big drawer for pots and pans, which is, I think, really cool. So this is just some of the storage that this kitchen has to offer. I'll kind of back up and give you all a little bit more of an overall shot. And then if we look up here, again, more storage. We'll open up the rest of them here in a second. So speaking of storage, if we come over here, this entertainment center, I think, has been done so well. So underneath the TV, you've got all kinds of storage in there for pantry items, whatever you want to put in there, which is great. If we come back, we'll come back to the TV itself in a minute. Now this is going to be a little hard for you to see, but there is a huge cabinet back behind the TV that you can access through this door here, which is nice. And there's, you know, that would be good for not everyday use things, such as sunscreen, beach towels, things of that sort. And if we come over here past the TV, you'll notice a great extra coat closet, which I think is awesome. A lot of times in this style of floor plan, you don't get this extra coat closet, which I think is really cool. Now, there's going to be some people that ask, why didn't they put storage down here? And that is for the outside kitchen that we'll get to in just a minute. And with everything closed back up, you can see this entertainment center. Like I said before, they did an awesome job. You notice the mirror over on this door to help kind of brighten things up. We have applied the optional TV to this unit. I believe it's a 39-inch, but I'll have to double check that. It's a Jensen TV. You'll notice the sound bar up above. Now that is not a DVD or CD player, but it is AM, FM, and Bluetooth. If we come around over here while we're on the entertainment center, you'll notice your main control panel. This will have your awning, your slide out, and some of your lighting controls. While we're up here, I don't use fisheye camera lenses. That is how the roof is supposed to be. This has an 82.5-inch interior maximum interior height. You can notice the vent here in the living area, which that'll give you some great airflow if it is a little cooler out. And you'll notice I've got the AC running. We have this one plugged into 50 amp service, but this one does have the optional 15,000 BTU air conditioner system on it. We like to put that on all of our Surveyors when we can. And then if we look over here, you'll notice the nice barn style door. That's becoming a staple of the Surveyor lineup. You can see right here you have your thermostat for your AC and your heat. This does use in-floor ducted heating, which is the most efficient heating system possible. All LED lights throughout. Again, I'll just kind of give you a nice panoramic of this unit. Now we're going to move on to the bathroom and take a look at some features in there, because they did a killer bathroom. Alright guys, so we're in the bathroom of the Surveyor 250FKS, and we'll start over here on the right side of the bathroom if we're looking towards the front of the trailer. You'll notice you have excellent countertop space, which is something you don't normally find in these shorter bumper pulls. You notice the nice big sink down there as well. If kind of turn around a little bit, you'll notice you do have an electrical outlet that is a GFI protected outlet, and you do have a light switch for all your main cabin lighting in the bathroom, which is kind of nice. You do have a window, and this is high enough where people aren't going to be able to see in, and it does have the pull down privacy shade. You do have also your tank monitoring panel in the bathroom, so you'll notice your tanks there, as well as your water pump and water heater on gas. If we take a look at some of the storage, you'll notice you do have a great medicine cabinet here, and it is a real wood, still pocket screwed cabinetry. You got a little spot down there for extra toothbrushes and things. And then you've got some cubby holes down here, which is kind of nice. I like that they put the little stoppers there, that way things aren't going to fall out during transit. And then down here you also do have great extra storage for a trash can or whatever you want to put in there. You do have pocket doors for privacy on both. And then over here you've got your stool, your foot flush stool, and you've got tons of leg room in this shower, or in this bathroom I should say. And then speaking of the shower, you have this nice rectangular style shower. It's not a travel trailer tub, and you will have the pull across curtain in the track to give you some extra elbow room, and you notice that it is a little bit curved. You do have the skylight up top for some of your taller folks. If you're 6'2", 6'3", you can still shower in this unit fairly comfortably. And then if we look up top, rounding out the bathroom, you do have the bigger Max Air fan, which is really, really nice. This is actually a whole house fan, so you can open some windows and turn that on, and it'll exhaust about 900 cubic feet of air per minute on its highest setting. You do have AC ducts in here as well as heat ducts in here as well. You can see right there, and I like that they didn't put it in the floor in the bathroom. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at some of the bedroom features. Alright, so stepping into the bedroom of the Surveyor 250FKS, you'll notice you have a nice queen-sized bed. This is a 60 by 80 residential queen, by the way. Not every brand is doing that, and it's something that Surveyor does across the board, whether you're looking at this particular unit or another one of the Surveyors. You notice all kinds of windows here. You do also have a second entry door. That way, when the slide out is closed, you have full travel access to everything in this unit. You do have AC ducts back here, heat ducts, and you do have another vent. You can order these with 50 amp service. This one does not have that applied to it. It's we thought it was small enough, being under 30 foot, that it didn't need the second AC. But if you really want one, we can always order you one with a second AC. Alright, let's go ahead and I'll open up some of the storage back here, and we'll see what kind of storage in the bedroom you have to work with. Alright, so I've got all the storage opened up in this in the bedroom of this Surveyor 250FKS, and you'll notice if we start on the back wall of the unit, you do have a nice hanging closet there. As we pan down, you have an extra dresser drawer, and you can see that down there will be your breakers and fuses. You will have power outlets up underneath there for if you have cell phones or CPAP machines, and nice open side stands too, by the way. As we kind of pan over, you'll notice you have great extra storage above here. You have 2 of those, and then on the other side you do have another hanging wardrobe as well as another dresser drawer. And then lastly, let's see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. You do have nice divided storage. I like that they put the middle divider in here. That way you have his and her storage. And notice how much storage you have underneath this bed. You normally don't get this much when you have the bedroom in the front, because a lot of that is taken up by your passive storage. So that is good extra storage. One extra thing that I forgot to mention in the previous clip, you do have TV hookups back here as well. So if you want to add a bedroom TV, you're all set to do that. All right, let's jump to the outside of this unit. I'll get all this storage closed up and we'll take a look at some of the outside features. So if we start on the front of this Surveyor 250FKS on the outside, you notice the gorgeous front fiberglass cap. I really like what they've done here from the previous generation. Pardon some of the highway noise, we're right next to I-40. But you notice 3/4 cap. It's got nice shape and definition. And you do have the front windshield on all the Surveyors now, including their Legend lineup at the time of this filming, which is, I think, a great option. You'll notice the nice diamond plate down here. You've got rails for your battery. We have one hooked up to this one at this time, but you can always add a second one if you wanted to. Dual 20-pound propane tanks. And then up here you will have a power tongue jack with an extra light. So we come around here, you notice your single slide out that is on a rack and pinion slide mechanism, which is a tried and true method. Pardon the extra beams, we're kind of underneath the carport with this one. But you notice you have slide side windows as well, and these are going to open for extra airflow. This unit is a double axle unit. They're using Lion's Head tires, and those will have a 5-year tire warranty, 12 months, no questions asked replacement guarantee on your tires. And they also come with 2 years of roadside assistance for the tires from Lion's Head. Surveyor is also a completely laminated product. So if we walk over here to the slide end and I pound on this, pound on the wall, pound on the rear wall, it is fully laminated, including your slide roofs, which is something that is going to help this product last for years to come. And I really like their graphics package, by the way. It's nice and modern, not a lot of swooshes. They have just enough graphics to make it pop. And I like that they went back to solid white. That way it's going to help keep your unit cooler in the summertime. One of the optional pieces of equipment that we have applied to this one is going to be the Equiflex suspension. So this is an upgraded suspension. It's going to help keep road shocks from transferring to your plates and dishes and things of that sort. And you also notice underneath there you've got your termination valves underneath the slide out as well. As we come back over here, you'll notice your 6-gallon gas and electric water heater. And this particular one, it has a recovery rate of about 16 gallons an hour, which is plenty for this little unit. You've also got your fresh water connection, your city water, and your city water and your cable and satellite hookups, as well as your outside shower. Your 30-amp detachable power cord hooks on back here as well. And you will have 4-corner manual stabilizer jacks back here as well. As we come around to the back, you notice this one has the optional flip-down utility bike rack. 150 pound weight capacity on this particular one. So you can, put 2 bikes on here, a generator, or whatever you want. And if we look back up here, you'll notice you have a backup camera prep area, as well as all LED tail and marker lights. And as we come around over here, I'll give you a shot without everything all opened up. You notice the big power awning, outside speakers. You have an outside TV hookup right there with cable and satellite connections underneath it. Also notice you don't have any slides on this side, so you get maximum patio space from that awning. And you also have an LED light strip in the awning tube, which I can't really show you because we're under the carport, but if you have the awning out, you can have extra light for your campsite. Alright, now I'm going to open up this outside kitchen and as well as the front little storage compartment, and we'll go ahead and talk about some of those features. Alright, so I've got the outside kitchen and storage compartment lifted up. First thing you notice, these have magnetic catches, so there's no clips, so it's all one-handed operation. This does have the key alight system on it as well, which is very nice. You do have the nice capital grill. Pardon, it's a little dirty, but it's a high output grill instead of the low output RVQ grills. You got the bottle opener. This will be your propane quick connect for the stove, and that'll run underneath to the bottom. You do have a sink with a real drain to a real holding tank, which is something I personally really like. And then over here, you're gonna have a nice little freezer or fridge freezer combo, which is really cool. I should mention, you are gonna have on the front entrance, you're gonna have the extra grab handle as well as the MORryde step above system, triple entry step. This will fold up inside the door, and it's rated at 500 pounds. You can jump stomp all over this thing and it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna shake the trailer when you're, if you have guests running in and out, and it does have adjustable feet. If we come up towards the front, you do have a small outside storage compartment. This one is lacking a little bit in exterior storage, but you do have some. You'll notice the extra little pet bowls in here, which is kind of the new thing that they're doing. And then next to that, you have a prep for a side mount solar plug. And one last thing, you do have a leash connection up here as well. A couple other things. Surveyor is now an all Azdel composite panel built trailer. So you notice this Azdel onboard sticker. Basically, the Azdel replaces Luan in the lamination process, and it is waterproof, mold proof, mildew proof. It gives you extra insulation. It's lighter weight, and it acts as a sound deadener, which are all great benefits. I am going to go up on the roof real quick, and we'll talk about a couple other things. Now we're up on top of the roof of this Surveyor 250FKS. As you can see, you've got the new Wi-Fi booster antenna up there. All of your sealants are nice and heavy-handed around all of your antennas, drain plugs and everything. You can see the skylight up there. This material is a little bit different than normal. It is a PVC membrane, so what that means for you is you don't have to put any UV conditioner on it. It's not going to chalk, black streak, any of that stuff. And it has a 15-year 100% coverage, non-prorated warranty. So it is the best roof warranty in the business. If y'all have any questions or anything, please let me know in the comments below. We do take trade-ins, and we have a pretty good price on this one right now. It's $29,319. Again, as you can see off in the distance, we have a lot of selection here. We're located at 10,400 I-40 East in Amarillo. You can give us a call at 806-335-2336. You can also view all of our available inventory at www.custom-rv.com. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and let's get out there and go camping.